The two treasures of success, time and patience. Everyone wants success in life, but very few truly understand what it takes to achieve it. We dream of big houses, luxury cars, respect, and recognition. We imagine a future where everything finally makes sense, where our hard work pays off, where people admire us, and where we can finally say, "I made it." But what most people don't realize is that dreams alone are not enough. Dreams are like seeds. They can only grow if you water them with two rare treasures, time and patience. Today's story is about a young man who learned this lesson in the most unexpected way. So stay with me till the very end, because by the time this story finishes, you'll never look at time or patience the same way again. The mysterious old man. In a quiet little town, surrounded by green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a wise old man. He was known by everyone, but no one really knew him. Every morning, he would sit beside the river, under a big banyan tree, his eyes closed, his face calm like still water. And every single day, he repeated just one sentence: "You will get what you want. You will get what you want." At first, people thought he was just another eccentric old man who had lost his mind. Some would laugh at him, others would shake their heads and walk away. But the old man didn't care. Day after day, season after season, he continued saying those same 6 words, as if he was speaking to the universe itself. The curious young man. One morning, a young man named David was walking down that same path by the river. He had recently lost his job, and his dreams of becoming rich and successful felt like they were slipping away. His family struggled to make ends meet, and the weight of his failures pressed heavily on his heart as he walked. His eyes fell on the old man sitting by the river, repeating the same phrase again: "You will get what you want." Maybe it was the old man's calm voice, or the strange confidence in his eyes. He approached and asked, "Sir, do you really mean that? Do you truly believe anyone can get whatever they want?" The old man slowly opened his eyes, looked at David with a gentle smile, and said, "Yes, my son. You can get whatever you want if you truly believe, and if you follow my words." David, curious and desperate, replied quickly, "Then please, sir, give me what I want. I want to be rich. I want to be a successful diamond and pearl trader. Can you give me that?" The old man's eyes twinkled with kindness. He said, "Of course, my son, I can give it to you, but you must promise to follow my instructions." David nodded eagerly. The 2 gifts. The old man took David's hand and said, "I am going to give you the most valuable diamond in the world." He placed his palm over David's hand and continued, "This diamond is called time. Hold it tightly and never lose it. From this diamond, you can create as many real diamonds as you wish, but once it's gone, you can never get it back." David looked puzzled. He didn't see anything in his hand, but he felt something powerful in those words. Before he could say anything, the old man took David's other hand and said, "Now, my son, I give you the rarest pearl in the world. Its name is patience. When you try hard but fail to see results, hold on to this pearl. When the road seems endless, this pearl will guide you through." He paused for a moment and added softly, "Remember, whoever possesses both time and patience can achieve anything in the world." David bowed his head. Something inside him shifted. He felt a strange sense of clarity, as if he had just been handed the secret to life itself. He thanked the old man and promised to remember his words forever. The beginning of change. From that day onward, David's life began to change. Not overnight, but slowly and steadily. He decided to work as an apprentice under a well-known diamond trader in the city. The pay was small, but David didn't mind. He knew that every moment he spent learning was an investment of his diamond, his time. At first, the work was tough. He had to clean floors, polish stones, and carry heavy crates. Many of his friends mocked him. "Look at you," they laughed. "You wanted to be rich, and now you're cleaning floors." But David remembered the old man's words, time and patience. He worked silently, observing how the traders negotiated, how they judged the quality of a diamond, and how a single stone could change a person's fortune. Whenever he felt frustrated or tired, he closed his eyes and imagined the invisible pearl resting in his palm. Patience, reminding him that real success takes time. The test of time. Years passed. David grew in skill and wisdom. His employer trusted him deeply and often gave him important tasks. But success, as always, comes with challenges. One day, a major deal went wrong. David mistakenly purchased a batch of low-quality diamonds that caused a huge financial loss to the company. Everyone blamed him. His employer was furious. David felt his entire dream crumble. That night, he sat alone by the river, the same river where he had once met the old man. He looked at the flowing water and whispered, "I used my time wisely, but I failed. Maybe I'm not meant for success." At that moment, he heard a familiar voice in his memory. "When you try a lot, but don't get results, use the pearl of patience." David smiled faintly. He realized this was the test, the moment the old man had prepared him for. Instead of quitting, he went back to work the next morning. He apologized to his employer, took responsibility, and worked harder than ever before. Months turned into years, and with his consistent effort and calm patience, David slowly earned back his employer's trust. Eventually, he was promoted to partner in the business, the fruit of patience. 10 years after his first meeting with the old man, David had become one of the most respected diamond traders in the country. His name was known far and wide. He owned his own company, employed hundreds of workers, and helped many others rise in their careers. One evening, after closing his office, David went back to that same riverside. He found the banyan tree still standing tall, but the old man was nowhere to be seen. David sat down quietly and whispered, "Sir, I finally understand. Time and patience, the diamond and the pearl you gave me, were the real secrets of life. They built everything I have today." A gentle breeze passed by, and David smiled. He knew the old man was listening somewhere, proud of the man he had become. The lesson for all of us: if we look at our own lives, we'll see that most of us have dreams as big as David's, maybe even bigger. But how many of us truly value our time? How many of us stay patient when things go wrong? We start a project, but give up too early. We chase success, but waste our days scrolling, comparing, and complaining. We plant the seed, but when it doesn't grow fast enough, we walk away. Success doesn't come to those who wish for it. It comes to those who respect time and trust patience. Remember, time is the greatest teacher. It gives us opportunities every single day, but it never waits. And patience is the greatest shield. It protects us from giving up when life tests us the most. So if you truly want success, stop rushing, stop doubting, and start valuing the two treasures already in your hands. Use your time wisely. Hold your patience firmly. And no matter what your dream is, you will get what you want. Final words: if this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Maybe they're struggling, maybe they've lost hope. Let them know that the secret to success has always been simple: time and patience, because no one is stronger than time, and no treasure is greater than patience. Until next time, be patient, be thankful, and keep moving forward.